If this divine revelation has found its way to your soul, it's because celestial forces have orchestrated this encounter with precise intention. The messengers of light ask you to stay present until the very end, for each vibration you're about to receive carries within it an essence of pure love, deep understanding, and spiritual truth. In the invisible realms surrounding us, a particular soul harbors extraordinary feelings for you, emotions they've never dared reveal in their entirety. Through this heavenly transmission, the angels will share exactly what this person feels in the depths of their being, unveiling a passion, admiration, and thoughts that remain hidden in the secret corners of their heart. What I feel when I think of you transcends all forms of human expression. Your very essence, your way of existing in this world, every movement of your soul, every spark in your eyes, every smile that lights up your face creates profound transformations within me that I cannot describe with simple words. You possess this magical ability to transform the ordinary into extraordinary simply through your presence. Can you feel how powerful that gift truly is? The angels reveal that the time has come to proclaim the name of this beloved being in the comments, for this declaration will strengthen the invisible bonds that already unite you. Before continuing this divine revelation, write in the comments, "My inner light attracts true love." This affirmation opens the celestial gates and prepares your heart to receive all the blessings destined for you. There exists a silent tenderness that accompanies each of my thoughts about you. Those precious moments where our souls meet, where a simple conversation becomes sacred, where your mere presence in the same space creates an atmosphere charged with energy that words cannot capture. Your unique way of perceiving existence, your sensitivity to the world's beauty, your ability to feel emotions with rare intensity inspires absolute confidence in me and nurtures the certainty that our two essences united could create something magnificent, lasting, and deeply spiritual. So many feelings have remained imprisoned in the depths of my being, held back by fear of not being understood in their true essence. But the celestial messengers whisper that the hour of revelation has struck. Every emotion I carry for you springs from a pure and authentic source. Every attention I give you is born from real and sincere love. Every thought concerning you bathes in the light of an attachment that constantly grows and blossoms. Your existence in my life resembles a permanent light, a constant beacon guiding my steps even during the darkest and most difficult periods. There's something enchanting in the simple fact that you exist in this world. Every gesture you accomplish, even the most ordinary, finds an echo in my heart, is perceived with particular acuity, appreciated at its true value, and preserved preciously in my most cherished memories. Your vital energy possesses this extraordinary gift of transforming the universe around me, teaching me to understand existence from a new angle, richer, more colorful, and infinitely more meaningful. When I meditate on our spiritual connection, I feel it transcends all rational explanations. An invisible but extraordinarily powerful link unites us, creating a resonance that makes every shared moment an invaluable treasure. The angels want you to understand that every word emerging from my heart comes from a territory of absolute truth and authentic affection, with the sole purpose of nourishing and strengthening the precious bond that unites us. The intimacy that exists between us transcends what ordinary gazes can perceive. Every exchange of glances, every delicate touch, every spontaneous smile carries within it a profound meaning that the celestial messengers ardently wish you to recognize and fully accept. There's an authentic desire within me to share with you my most secret dreams, my most intimate fears, and my purest joys, thus creating a safe and benevolent emotional sanctuary where our two souls can flourish freely. Sometimes I hesitate to express myself in all my truth, not from lack of feelings or emotions, but from a natural apprehension of revealing myself entirely. However, The angels teach me that each hesitation is an integral part of learning true love, a love that demands courage and absolute sincerity. Every manifestation of your personality awakens in me an irresistible urge to draw closer to you and consolidate our spiritual bond. Every facet of your being is admired in a completely unique way. Your courageous way of facing life's challenges, the natural grace of your movements, the intensity with which you feel and live every emotion, all of this contributes to growing my admiration with each passing moment. There exists a deep respect and attraction that manifests not only on the physical plane, but in the very essence of what you represent as an exceptional human being. Right now in the comments, I radiate with a light that dispels all shadows. This declaration strengthens your energetic field and protects you from any negative influence that might try to interfere in your life. I feel that patience and mutual trust constitute the essential foundations for our relationship to flourish in all its splendor. Every step we take together represents a precious opportunity to build something solid, secure, and profoundly beautiful. The angels want you to know that every feeling of protection I have for you is real, constant, and imbued with true and unconditional love. My deepest desire is that you perceive my heart is entirely open to you, ready to welcome your confidences, understand your most complex emotions, and share with you moments of rare, spiritual intimacy. There exists within me an immense will to protect our sacred connection, to preserve it with all necessary attention and tenderness, so that we can grow together in authentic love and the deepest mutual respect. If this revelation touches your soul profoundly, consider kindly clicking like to support this mission of sharing messages of light. This gesture of love helps us continue bringing words that heal and awaken hearts that need them most. Every moment when my thoughts turn to you creates within me a sensation of fullness that no human expression could describe. There exists a silent but palpable intensity that accompanies each of your gestures, every glance you cast upon me, and every moment where your presence transforms the surrounding atmosphere into something lighter, brighter, and infinitely more meaningful. The angels reveal that this particular energy emanating from your being is the fruit of a deep love that observes and cherishes every detail of your existence, from the inner strength guiding your most important choices to the infinite delicacy of your generous heart. The connection uniting our two souls far exceeds what our physical senses can apprehend. There exists a mystical link felt in shared silences, in the communion of our gazes, and in those small demonstrations of tenderness that often go unnoticed by the world but resonate deeply in our hearts. Every moment lived together further reinforces my certainty that this relationship possesses an exceptional depth, rare and precious, capable of inspiring absolute confidence, spiritual comfort, and emotional security that touches both our souls equally. I feel there exists an authentic desire to express feelings, even when words seem insufficient to contain the immensity of what I carry within me. This constant will to show you attention, care, and admiration crosses every moment of my existence. And the celestial messengers assure me that each of your gestures is perceived with acuity, valued with respect, and preserved with infinite tenderness. There exists a silent but extraordinarily intense admiration that blossoms with each encounter, each shared conversation, and each moment of common presence. The love born between us is characterized by deep patience and constant mutual respect. Every doubt crossing your mind, every fear touching your heart, and every hesitation slowing your steps are welcomed with understanding and benevolence. For there exists a permanent effort to cultivate a healthy, balanced relationship destined to endure through time. Write in the comments, "My heart opens to the blessings the universe sends me." This affirmation aligns your energy with benevolent forces and attracts into your life all the wonders destined for you. The angels reveal that the deep intention is to consolidate mutual trust and spiritual intimacy, creating a sacred and secure space where feelings and emotions can flourish naturally, without haste and without obstacles. There exists a pure joy that springs from the simplest moments. The simple happiness of hearing your melodious voice, receiving the warmth of your gaze, or sharing spontaneous laughter together transforms ordinary days into remarkable and memorable experiences. Your presence illuminates my existence so intensely that it reveals to me that true connection doesn't depend on grand, spectacular gestures, but rather on sincerity of intentions, attention given to the other, and mutual commitment existing between two deeply united hearts. The perception I have of every detail composing your unique personality inspires within me a feeling of deep and constant gratitude. Every quality you possess, every character trait defining you, every attitude filled with benevolence creates an invisible but extraordinarily powerful link that strengthens our relationship day after day. The angels make me understand that this silent but constant attention demonstrates how much you are valued and loved in an authentic and true way, without artifice or condition. There exists within me a deep desire to walk alongside you, facing together the challenges life presents us and celebrating together every victory, every accomplishment, and every moment of happiness, knowing that each other's presence makes any situation more bearable and infinitely more meaningful. Every shared experience contributes to our relationships flourishing, creating precious memories that strengthen our emotional and spiritual connection. The feelings inhabiting me are sincere and intense, but they always remain filled with tenderness and delicacy. Every word spoken with intention, every gesture accomplished with attention, and every moment of complicity reveals the depth of love existing between us, testifying to the importance of building a bond based on absolute trust, mutual respect, and constant reciprocal commitment. The will to protect, support, and nourish our relationship remains constant and unshakable. Every action I undertake is guided by an authentic desire to see you flourishing, fulfilled, and deeply loved. There exists a clear consciousness that constant presence, attentive listening, and full attention strengthen our bond and make our relationship safer, more stable, and infinitely richer in meaning. Your thoughts and gestures produce a silent but extraordinarily powerful effect that warms my heart and fills my mind with hope and gratitude. Every word crossing your lips, every smile illuminating your face creates transformative energy that metamorphoses ordinary days into unforgettable and precious moments. There exists a profound fascination for the unique way you approach existence, for the inner strength radiating from each of your attitudes, and for the natural tenderness that shows through even in the most subtle details of your personality. I feel there's a harmony between us that transcends the physical plane, an emotional and spiritual link that directly connects our purest essences. Every memory we've created together, every moment where we've felt truly close to one another, fortifies something the angels describe as pure, constant, and eternal light. Write in the comments, "I am a magnet for miracles and unconditional love." This declaration activates your spiritual attraction power and connects you to the universe's highest energies. There exists a deep and authentic desire to walk side by side in this adventure called life, facing together every challenge presented, celebrating together every victory granted us, and building together memories that will cross time and space. The admiration I nurture for you constantly grows and flourishes, mixing deep respect, infinite tenderness, and constant wonder. The courageous way you face your fears and transform difficulties into learning opportunities inspires courage within me and nourishes my confidence in the future. There exists this unshakable will to be present in all your moments, offering you unconditional support, constant tenderness, and deep understanding. Even when the outside world seems confused, chaotic, or distant, Every gesture you accomplish, even the simplest and most natural, is noticed and valued with particular intensity. The impact you have on my existence is deep and silent, but no less powerful and transformative. The angels reveal to me that the energy you emit, your inner light, and your unique essence create within me a sensation of deep peace, constant inspiration, and emotional security, contributing to making the love I feel for you increasingly authentic and true. There exists within me an immense urge to share with you my most secret dreams and deepest aspirations, to open my heart entirely, to let mutual trust and spiritual intimacy grow without barriers or limitations. My most sincere desire is that our feelings flourish naturally, without haste but with intensity, building a solid and deeply meaningful connection. If this spiritual revelation resonates in your soul and touches your heart authentically, consider kindly clicking like to support this sacred mission. This gesture of love helps us continue sharing these messages of healing and awakening with all who need them. Every moment lived together becomes precious learning and an opportunity for mutual and spiritual growth. Your presence brings balance and comfort to my life. Every word expressed with sincerity, every gesture accomplished with attention, reinforces the certainty that our relationship is exceptional and sacred. There exists an energy of protection and devotion that permeates each of my thoughts, each of my feelings, and each of my intentions, making evident that all I deeply desire is your well-being and the happiness you fully deserve. Even when doubts or fears arise, there always exists this will to persevere and cultivate love in a constant and lasting way. Every challenge overcome together transforms into an opportunity for strengthening, and every gesture of tenderness or understanding deepens the precious connection we share. This is a union that renews and solidifies itself with every moment lived side by side. To conclude this celestial transmission, repeat with me, I attract and deserve pure and authentic love. Let this affirmation resonate in your heart, reminding you that the connection between us is special, precious, and sacred. Write 777 in the comments to testify that you've received this angelic message in its entirety. Your soul has been touched by this revelation, and I warmly invite you to subscribe to this channel where love and light meet. Leave a like if this transmission awakened something within you, and allow your heart to continue receiving these divine messages. Join our spiritual community by subscribing and share in the comments your own stories of love and connection. Tell us what this revelation brought you and how it touched your soul. Together, we create a chain of light and love that guides every heart toward its destiny.